Before we begin, let's just take a time to ignore these glares on my desk. I don't know why my lights insist on doing that. So anyway, thank you everyone for clicking on this video. Today I have sort of a surprise, and it is in this box. Make sure you stay tuned. Hey, before we start the video, I just want to give a shout out to Miss Patrice. Thank you for commenting on my last video. If you guys are interested in having your comment featured in one of my videos, then make sure to leave a comment below. Thanks. To open this box, I clearly need my X-Acto knife. Not really. I do have scissors. I don't know why I insisted on using this. I realized, like, as I was opening it, it's really sharp and I don't want to actually mess up what's inside. So anyway, so what I got in this package, if you guys have been watching my videos, then you'll know that I've been a little obsessed with alcohol markers lately. So I've been looking around and I was kind of trying to find some more toned down markers, and I definitely can't afford the Copics, so I wanted to get the next best thing, which is Ohuhu. And I got the Pastel set, as you could probably have, understood from the title. So these, I saw the reviews online, and it was kind of funny because what people were complaining about is actually what I wanted. So this is the Ohuhu Pastel marker set, and people were complaining about the markers being desaturated, and that's actually kind of what I wanted. Like, I heard a lot of Copics are like that, but again, can't afford Copics, so decided to get the next best thing. This set that I got had a coupon, I think, and so it was originally $40, but I think I got it after taxes for $39. That seems really crazy, but if I were to get it for the regular price, then it would have been probably around like $44 maybe, because I think it was a 20% discount or 10% discount or something like that. So the set I got does have the brush marker, or it is brush marker, and it has the brush tip, and on the other side it has the chisel tip. I originally debated about getting the bullet nib side because that one was cheaper, but went ahead and got the other one. So if you guys watch a lot of other reviews on this marker set, then you probably heard of this sheet that comes in it to help protect the paper that's on the back side of the page that you're working on, which I think is really handy because I like to work in a sketchbook. And it also comes with a little pamphlet, and it has some like Q&As and shows you some other cool things, like you can flip around the tip if it gets frayed. There's the facts and questions. So another thing that I was really excited about is these little swatch sheets that come with it. And so the paper actually feels kind of like watercolor paper or like cardstock paper. It's kind of textured, so that's why I said watercolor paper. But it's really cool because, like, anytime I get a new set of markers or a new set of pencils or anything like that, I like to swatch them. And the fact that it already comes with paper and like the little rectangles and the name of the marker and stuff is really cool. This set also comes with a colorless blender, which I don't ever use. I actually did use it for colored pencils one time, so that's one thing that's cool. So unfortunately, one thing that I noticed when I was swatching the markers was that they feather a lot. So when a marker, like, what it means for a marker to feather is when it kind of like bleeds out, like you put it on the paper, and so like I'm good at coloring in the lines, so that wasn't me. It feathers out, if you can understand what I'm saying. So here's an example of the desaturated colors. Next thing I'm doing is I'm taking a bunch of different paper of mine and I'm testing them out, because as I was testing them out on the swatch sheets, I noticed that I didn't really like the way they looked, to be honest. So I wanted to see some other types of paper, if they react differently, and they did. There's a science behind the different papers that you use. So this one is sketch paper. It actually is like it's like a thick sketch paper. Another one that I use is watercolor paper. I've heard people say that like you shouldn't really use watercolor paper for your alcohol markers because it like sucks up the ink. But to be honest, no other paper that I have really, I don't really like them on any other paper. So, and on to the fun part. So lately, if you've been following my channel, I've been drawing a lot of like cartoony style characters, and that's been really fun. So to the picture for like kind of to test out these markers, I'm going to be drawing another cartoon character. I like to look on Pinterest a lot for my inspiration, and I saw a sketch that looked kind of like this. Of course, I added my own flair to it. So anyway, now to talk about these markers a little bit, to be honest, like I wasn't all that impressed, especially because I heard people talk about how much they're like Copics and how they're really great. And so the set that I have is Cali Art, which I can't really find the same set anymore on Amazon. I think they got discontinued or something. But I really love my alcohol markers. So when I got the Ohuhu markers, I thought they were going to be better. In my opinion, they weren't any better. In fact, they seemed a lot cheaper, I can't talk, cheaper made. So like my Cali Art markers, they feel heavier, they feel like they're filled with more ink, but the Ohuhu markers feel a lot lighter with a lot like cheaper plastic, and the ink itself actually wasn't all that great. Okay, so another thing that I was going to use with this drawing are Arteza color pencils, and for some reason I could not open it just then. And I do have a review video on my channel for Arteza. I will link that in the description and in a card above. So when it comes to like my alcohol marker drawings, I usually like to use colored pencils because sometimes in a set you can't quite find the color you're looking for, and maybe colored pencils are like, they do have the color you're looking for, so that's why I decided to use these. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure to make a comment down below. I pretty much always answer anybody who comments, so feel free to do that. I would really love to hear from you guys, and any questions I will gladly answer. So I think I would say this was like my favorite part because I got to use the colors that were desaturated, the colors that I were looking forward to, and yeah, so overall I do enjoy the set. The colors I don't really have in my other sets, so it was a good addition to my alcohol marker collection. And then something unexpected happened. So yeah, that is like literally like a week or a week and a half after I got my markers, and I was really bothered because I did pay a decent amount of money for these. So keep in mind, whenever you're getting new art supplies, please always check the reviews. And I did see some bad reviews for the markers kind of like this, but it wasn't the same, and I was like, well, I just want to go for it. So anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys got the Ohuhu markers and if you like them. If you don't, I really want to hear from you guys. So just thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day filled with lots of happy art making. Bye.